We said, you know what? The drums are communication. The drums tie us all together. The drums allow our message to be heard. Not only here in LA, not only here in the state of California, not only in the United States, but internationally across the world, right here, right now. Tweet that. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, we will never be afraid. Here come the drums. All right, all right. Go, 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 go. Here come the drums. Here it comes now, here it comes. Here it comes now, here it comes. Here it comes now, here it comes. Let's take it back on the 8-track and the curse to the world. Some of the people giving some of that reaction to us. Side kick, to the stick, to the center, rap, point to the floor. Point to the roof, and cover it up. Look at it loose. Feel like you're not gonna store. That's hard and a hardcore. Both of the Holocaust, I'm talking about the ones who going on. I know we'll find out. On the base, on the land, the place to attack. If they the bottom whack, to be whack. If fools are black, it looks just faded. Take it cheap, probably had it be. Because of that now, I get my teeth. So here's a song to the song, but the shake and the stick and the smile went along with that. Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. Hey, there we go. Sticking with the rhyme like a fortune teller, cause I hit the heel, come by check where everybody is divided is sold for the liquor and the gold. Back in the back with the other man in the back, yo. Wicked. Wicked man! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! The story up to this story. Little rock with every document, boat, no hope on shackles. Some jack checker on the other hand, swinging the rope. Squares, red, wine, and blue. Jack and his crew. The guys on the leather beat there for the brown. Man to the man, he's one to a two, one born there. Rise and stand and never from I know what they're saying. The hands on hate, the promise they're saying. The wheel of the hand when it's coming from the left behind you, just watch it down. Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. Can't trust what? Can't trust it. That's right. We can no longer be allies. Look, we can no longer be allies to all lies. You hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a we got a wonderful musical festival coming to you. Freestyle Fellowship. Quincy Hustle. X-Clan. They're all waiting in the back to come to serve the people. Sure. I'll be in the crowd. Yes. Oh,
X-Clan is here, man. Let the people know.
General Jeff.
Hey. The General!
Now,
we've got the General in the building!
This is our tour buddy from many years ago, and I'm glad we reunited. We're going to move this along so Public Enemy can get on down to San Diego. I'll still be up here, bringing on many of y'all's favorites and people. All right, check it out. What I also don't like in this country, and it's prevalent right here, the nerve this country got to do to talk about anti-immigration. Before, this was the United States. Our fellow brothers and sisters built pyramids on this side of the world. They need to recognize everybody deserves a piece of the earth. The hell with their anti-immigration rules, laws, because it's all a bunch of BS. Understand this. All this division between the black and the brown, I'm saying BS. Power goes to all the people. And understand, before they came up with governments today, there were civilizations before. This song is a commemoration to a man that wanted people to be judged by their character instead of their outer characteristics. It ain't about what you look like, it's about what you feel like. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was no punk, people. Trust me on that. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a revolutionary. He wanted change. He wanted all people to be recognized for their inner self instead of being characterized by their outer self. This is by the time I get to Arizona. is spit on the goddamn ring. Leave a party is mine. That's the jackets on the elephant. 20,000 brothers talking in the corner of the South Block, but they cover California population is done. In the desert is done. With a gun, cracking money, things, other stuff. They're hard as a postcard. Isn't it odd and unique? Seeing people smile wild in the heat of 120 degrees. But I want to be free with a smiling face. Where the whole state's racist. Why would the whole day fucking with the water? Sword of a celebrator standing on the corner. I ain't drinking no party. Taking time with a nine. Doing get some land called me. Looking for the governor. He ain't loving you. But he's the trouble you. He's bumping you wrong. He's the point of coming along. He can get to the truck. I know a nigga on the state when I was kicking this song. Yeah, you better be fair. The sucker over there. He's trying to keep a yes and get a good old game. The same old way that kept us dying. And yes, you leave myself an INC. What they need is a nosy. Leave a Twitter live. If you can see the lie. But it's a plan, but understand that's all she wrote. With the speed of real time to hide behind the boat. And they can't understand what he's a man. I'm thinking about a king. They don't like it when eyes inside the mic. I'm waiting for the day for a man who's a man's respect. Cause he was said, come on, I'm on a work mission to get a politician to honor. Or he's a girl up on the damn I get to Arizona. Salute! Salute! Fight the power! Fight the power! Salute those! Another summer. Hey, sound of the fucking summer. You can get your heart gone, but now you got soul. Yeah, listen, y'all. Swing it while I'm singing. Hey, give it what you get. No, I know it. While the black man sweat and the rhythm line rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey, our freedom is free. This rhythm of death. We're gonna fight the powers that free. The me you say. Fight the power. Call for that same what? Fight the power. The me you say. Fight the power. What's up, y'all? Come on. Fight the power. The me you say. Fight the power. Say fight the power. Shit grow. Fight the power. The me you say. Fight the power. We got to fight the power that free. As the windows design the password count to that pride. Designed to fill your mind. And that's a real line. The pride the ride. We got to find the stuff to make you shine. But the hardest is start of work of all true revolution. I'll take a change of the same. We are the same. No, we're not the same. Cause we don't know the game. What we need is awareness. We can't get careless, good wrong. What is it? Mama loving, rush it down to simple, what rush the show? Hey! We gotta go to fight the show! Yeah, make everybody see and on the truth. Fight the power, yeah, see. Let me you say, fight the power. Come on, Stimbo, put your hands in the air. Everybody say, fight the power. Put your hands on up. Fight the power. Let me hear you say, fight the power. You got to fight the power. Fight the power. Let me hear you say, fight the power. Yeah, we got to fight the power. Yeah, see. Come on, go. But ain't never been shit to me. You see, straight up, races and sucker was simply plain. Motherfucking nigga, way. For the black and I'm proud, I'm ready, I'm hyper, I'm in. Most of my heroes gonna be in no stand. Simple, looks like you looking for nothing but running for 400 years of shit. Don't worry, be happy. For the #1 chair. Give up my service. Let me right here. Get it. Let's get this party started right. Come on. What we got to say? Yeah. How do the people know the lane? And on the truth, fight the power, let me you say, fight the power. You got to fight the power, fight the power. power. Fight the power. Look at this thing. Yeah. We gotta fight the power. What I say? Power. Yeah. All right, people. Public Enemy is getting ready to go down to San Diego, and I'll catch you guys later on. Salute to everybody out here. And like I said, you can catch me, Chuck D, at publicenemy.com. Also, tweet me at Mr. Chuck D.
Also, my Twitter is at FLAV.
And also, Professor Griff.
You can go to pgriff.info. pgriff.info. Get all the information you need. We just want to let y'all know silence is no excuse, man. We got to hear your voices, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Closed mouths don't get fed.
All right.
Hey, yo, check this out. But before we leave, though, on behalf of my partner, Chuck D, Professor Griff, the S1Ws, also give to get my legendary DJ Terminator X. And on behalf of our brand new DJ who replaced Terminator X in 1997, he goes by the name of DJ Lloyd. Yo, we want to thank each and every one of you out here for the whole 25 years that y'all supported Public Enemy, because without y'all there would be no us. Also, on a personal note, from Flavor Flav to you, to all of you that ever supported me on my second job, which is called television, I want to thank y'all for making me #1 reality TV star of the decade. I couldn't get it without y'all. And I just want to say, no matter what race we come from, no matter what color we are, no matter what religion we study, we are all God's children, and we must all stick together and build a wall of unity. Let's get rid of racism, let's get rid of separatism, and let's stick together, y'all. Peace.
All right. All right, y'all. Like I said, now it's time for the real show. The show that's so familiar to many of y'all. The show that's familiar to so many of y'all because when I first reached out to General Jeff, of course, if we're going to be right here in the Southland, as they say, I'm going to reach out to my brothers and sisters through General Jeff that happen to be in the Southland. A lot of people said they down to come to also Skid Row represent today, and they was from 3,000, 2,000 miles away. You know, Brother Ali said, I'm down to come. I told him, don't worry about it. Cypress Hill was down. The DJs in Buenos Aires. I said, no, don't stress it, because there's going to be enough people that's going to be able to make that statement, because it's not just a musical concert. Pete White has set the agenda that you cannot forget that this is about Skid Row. Many of y'all that are coming through visiting, some of y'all visiting for the first time ever, you know, have to remember, beyond this, Skid Row's still going to be here. We got to melt that down, right? We got to melt the conditions down. And that's what this day is about. That's why Pete White of LA came. And they right over there on, you know, I don't know the streets too well, but they got their headquarters right over there. You can stop by, say hello, make a donation, you know, because it's about organization. And you know what? If you got a little bit, lend some. Because I know as soon as y'all drive downtown, you seeing somebody on the corner asking for some help. Think about that. Before you happen to spend whatever and some nonsense that might be bad for you, just think about who's in need down here. And I said the agenda is teach people how they have the opportunity to be able to fish and eat for a lifetime instead of throwing a fish at them for a day. That don't work no more.
One more thing is real quick. Hey, yo, check this out. To all of y'all, right, that got a favorite artist, if they can't come down here, and it's all about support. If they can't come down here like us and support Skid Row, then you tell them, kid, no. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want this, I want everybody to put a peace sign in the air right now. Everybody put a peace sign in the air right now. If y'all want this for your neighborhoods, If y'all want this for everybody all over the world, if y'all want this even for your households, on the count of 3, I want everybody to say what this sign means. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now keep those 2 fingers in the air and put them together like this. This stands for peace and togetherness. Make a fist like this. This stands for power. With peace and togetherness, we would have so much power. If we all stick together and build the wall of unity, it will be so strong, no others can come in and tear down what we got. So before I leave the stage, I just want to say to y'all, you are the best friend that you got. You are the only one that you can trust the most. The only one that's going to take care of you better than you is yourself. God give power to do it. God bless everybody. Good night, y'all.
Have a safe trip down to 5. I'll see y'all later. King T is just into the building. Don't act like y'all don't know. That's right. Freestyle Fellowship is in the house. I saw Money B from Digital Underground got his group masked. I'm gonna bring you somebody who's right here, right now. Now let me tell y'all this. Like I said earlier, if you don't support the local artists, you can never expect the artists to support or protect the community. All right? Back in the day, the original K-Day, they at least had to understand that there was a movement coming up out of here in LA and they had to play it. Today, the K-Day station, happens to do a little bit more of that. I would say all radio stations in every city need to support their local artists, because their local artists could be held accountable and go to the young people and go to the high schools and be on food drives and raise some funds for organizations to feed the people. You can't get nobody 3,000 miles away to come across and spend all day and all week. Y'all live here, so support the artists. That makes some sense, right? Real talk. So we have legends that are right here in town ready to give back. So I don't want to hear talks about, oh, they old school, they back in the day, it ain't relevant. If relevance means to disrespect y'all, you need to look at that as COINTELPRO. Counterintelligence program is for rappers that disrespect the people. Because rappers come out of the people. And the culture does not belong to an artist. It does not belong to a company. It belongs to the people because it comes out of the people for the benefit of the people. Real talk. All right. We're going to move right into this. P. White. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, get right in there. And I want y'all to be as loud for somebody you might not know as well as somebody that you know. Matter of fact, you should be louder and praise them forward with some positivity. Ladies and gentlemen, from around here, the real McCoy. Give it up, y'all.
What up, LA? Skid Row. Hands in the air for me. Yeah. We're about to get this started. Y'all may know this song, may be familiar with it. I put my own little spin on it, Here we go. Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. We the new generation, gotta stop discrimination. Keep motivating so we can keep others from being business show love. Yeah, sing it with me. We the new generation, gotta stop discrimination. Keep motivating so we can keep others from being business show love. Yeah, all we gotta do is love. Sorry. Let's make an impact on the world. Take a negative, turn it into a positive. Ever been a victim? Feel like no escape. No another can relate. All cause you being bullied and you wrong. Any shape. Put our businesses